That one sounded like a sound effect. Hi everybody and welcome to another episode of Movie Reviews here on Culture Crusaders.
I'm sorry. What episode is this? 5.
5.
Movie Reviews number 5.
My name's Romero.
My name is Gabriel.
And we have 2 great movies.
2.
2.
2.
1. 2. 3. Yeah. 2 great movies to review for you today. First one, probably the best movie we've seen this year.
Yes.
Best movie review
So
we've
good.
reviewed.
So good. I was still obsessed with it.
Ex Machina.
Right.
Ex Machina.
I guess that's how you say it, I don't know.
It is a sci-fi thriller
It is a sci-fi thriller.
about this programmer named
Caleb.
Domhnall Gleeson.
Mm-hmm.
Portrays a character named Caleb, who wins a week vacation with his boss, Isaac Bruce. Is that the actor's name?
Nathan
The character's name is Nathan. The actor's name.
is Oscar Isaac.
Oscar Isaac. Isaac Bruce, who's that?
I don't know.
Oscar Isaac. And so basically, Caleb works for Google. And the owner of Google says, come to my Alaskan home for a week. Right? He wins a contest. And while there, he says,
doesn't work for Google.
basically, the equivalent of...
Yeah.
What is it called? It's called... the company is called something else, but it's the equivalent of Google. Huli, that's Silicon Valley. Pied Piper. And he says, come to my Alaskan home. And then he goes, by the way, I've created an AI.
Yeah.
Do you want to test it for me? And then thriller ensues.
Yeah.
The thriller.
So this is a little background about the title of the movie. So
Okay.
Ex Machina, or how do you say it?
Machina.
Ex Machina. I don't know if that's actually right because it looks like it's French. So, I'm just saying.
Well, in the
It's
trailer, the guy says the title.
Oh, does he really?
Yeah, the movie trailer guy says Ex Machina.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, so it is. A little history about the name of the title. It's a god introduced by means of a crane in ancient Greek and Roman drama to decide like the final outcome. It's either a person or a thing, so it kind of alludes to what the story's about.
Okay.
Someone deciding the final outcome and what happens.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get that.
Little history.
Yeah, that's cool. Movie was great.
It's awesome. It was.
It did AI different than I've ever seen AI done.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I've never seen an AI movie like this. It brought questions to the table that I've never thought of before.
Dude, yeah, we were talking about it for hours after.
Yeah, literally all these questions of morality and just like human nature. And,
What is a human?
Yeah, does consciousness define humanity? Like,
and I love how they go into the actual theory behind it.
they really do. They bring up real theories and it's just it's awesome because what was the last great AI film? Like iRobot.
I think so.
AI. Steven Spielberg's AI.
I mean, if
Like these
we're
are all
going in order, then it'd be iRobot.
Okay, well, like last year, those all movies came out like 10 years ago.
Well, actually, you have Chappie.
True. Well, okay. Well, I mean, like
and then you have
this also
Automata with Antonio Banderas. That's a really good one too.
didn't that one come out last year?
Did it come out in 2014? I thought it came out in 2015.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, it's been 10 years since the last group of like AI movies, right? If you lump these movies together,
That's true.
it's
okay.
been technology
that's
has changed so much to where all these new questions are being brought up that people 10 years ago when they made movies didn't think of.
Yeah, Chappie is so much more of like the. Here's the thing. I feel like a lot of them explain the. Oh, I lost it. No, I had it. Like the experience of being human, but this one. Oh, I guess this one does the same thing.
Yeah. The experience of being human.
I don't know, but from like a different approach.
Yeah, it was so good. The roles, the actors did great. I mean, when you think about it, there are 3 actors for 90% of the film.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just
and you're intrigued.
Yeah, you're not bored at all.
You are captivated by what is happening, and I honestly don't think that you'll get bored watching this film at all. At all. The score. The score. So the score was fantastic. I really liked every little the music was very complimentary of the film, and the architecture too. The set was phenomenal. I think it really complemented the idea of being enclosed but open, feeling open at the same time. And then we talked about this. And he actually kind of mentions this in the movie, but I think it did a great job of you feel like you're in a box, but at the same time everything is very open. All of the floor layout is really open, but for some reason you still feel like you're in a box. And
one thing I really liked about this film, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
No.
Okay.
No,
one thing I really liked about the film was that I think a lot of films, it's easy to mess up the pace. The pace of the film was so good. I didn't feel like, all right, well, we're trying to wrap this up quick, so boom, jump to this point, you know? It brought you along so steady. It like you caught up at the right spots. You concluded things at the right moments, you know, and the film just brought you along so effortlessly to where I didn't feel, at no point of the film was I like, whoa, wait, what? You know?
Yeah.
I didn't think that at all. And what I loved about the film too is that we came out of the theater and we were like on two opposite ends. You know? Like we both were like I was like, well, fuck that guy. And you're like, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know? And so
I think that is a great indicator of a good movie.
Yeah.
I mean, we naturally view things a little differently when it comes to movies and characters within movies and plotline and stuff like that. But that was great. I think it created great conversation, and that's what a movie's supposed to do. Yeah. Like it's supposed to bring out those concepts that you don't see every day or you don't talk about every day.
It's supposed to open your mind to possibilities you never even thought of. You know?
Oh yeah, man, this is a really great movie.
Best movie we've seen all year.
Yes.
Go see it immediately.
Yes, go see it. When did it originally... Oh, director. Let's talk about... Let's kind of talk about the director. Alex Garland. He is... I don't want to say nobody, because obviously he's somebody, but like in regards to directing movies, he's only done 2. This one and Annihilation, which I think is just got announced, so it's not even like a real movie yet. And then he's done a lot of screenplays. He's written 28 Days Later. He did some of the Halo screenplay. He did Dread. He did
Dread is so good.
The Beach with Leonardo DiCaprio back in 2000. So he's done a lot of written things, but when it comes to directing a movie, he's kind of still pretty new to that.
Nailed it.
Yeah, and I can't wait.
Hopefully, a lot of projects lined up.
Hopefully he does a lot more movies. When was this released?
Remember we thought it was released like 2 weeks ago, but it was only released in select theaters.
Yeah.
And like LA, New York, like prime cities, and then just recently it came out across the
country. Because it's a film fest, like it's...
Yeah, I think it made a couple film festival appearances and stuff, and...
that's where it like originated, right?
Yeah. I love Domhnall Gleeson. He is up and coming. He's one of my favorite actors right now. He was in Frank. He was in...
Harry Potter, Deathly Hallows Part 2. He was the Weasley, one of the Weasleys.
Yeah, he was in About Time, that movie that came out 2 years ago.
Rachel McAdams.
How do you know he was in Unbroken?
Oh.
Yeah.
He was in True Grit.
He's got a lot of roles lined up. I mean, he just came out with Ex Machina, Star Wars.
The
Revenant. That movie, The Revenant, sounds so good. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's about Leonardo DiCaprio is like in the Old West and he's basically left for dead and like he has to go and try and get revenge.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So so look out for him. And then Oscar Isaac, he's also going to be in the new Star Wars, the next 2 Star Wars. Oscar Isaac
has like a lead role in the next Star Wars films. He's the guy in the X-Wing. Yeah, that's him. I'm pretty sure.
don't know.
I'm like 90% sure.
90% sure. Okay, if you say so. But he's also going to be in X-Men Apocalypse.
He is Apocalypse, which is crazy.
He is Apocalypse.
It's going to be
awesome. So he's done a lot of movies. He's kind of has a little bit more of a resume build up for him.
Track record.
Yeah. So both really great actors. Oscar Isaac does a phenomenal job in Ex Machina.
Yeah, definitely. So go watch it.
Go watch it, yeah. We done with that one?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we're good. If you liked anything that we said, please go ahead and push the like button. If you disliked, then go ahead and leave it in the comments below. We want to know what you think about the movie. If you watch it and you agree with us, then put it in the comments. If you disagree with us, then put it in the comments. We want you to disagree on some things.
That's what you thought about the ending.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Well, yes. I'm trying to be...
Actually, let us know what you would do in that situation in regards to what Caleb did. If you watch the film, then you'll definitely have some mixed feelings about what he did. I said that he was okay in what he did, and I agreed with everything that he did. And Romero did not. He disagreed. And so we're kind of at opposite ends of the spectrum here. So we want to know what you think. And if you're in the middle, then please, we want to know and kind of give us a reason why. But leave in the comments. So that's pretty much it for Ex Machina. Next film is 12 Monkeys. 12 Monkeys. It's an older film. It was done in 1995. Yeah, 1995.
Every time I remember that, I'm like, fuck, was that old?
It has Bruce Willis.
Brad Pitt.
Who's the girl? Who's the main girl?
Oh, I don't even know.
She's like kind of important.
Madeline Stowe.
Yeah. What was she in?
I don't know.
She was in Revenge. I know that for a fact.
So 12 Monkeys.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
It's about...
Oh my gosh, she was in The Last of the Mohicans. And We Were Soldiers.
My goodness.
How do we not know her?
It's about basically this virus gets released and destroys 5 billion people. You know, most of the population. All the survivors end up going underground. And the only way the scientists feel they have a chance to adapt and reclaim the surface is to send someone back in time to gather information about the virus. And that someone is Bruce Willis. And it's just about him going back in time and it's a time travel movie, like
it's a time travel movie,
you know? Yeah. But it's like one of the best time travel movies.
Besides like Back to the Future.
Yeah. I said one of.
Oh, okay.
And like really, if we're talking about Back to the Future, we're talking really only Back to the Future 2. 1 is really good, but Back to the Future 2
is great.
1 is really good, but 2 is like a classic. Like 2 is so good. And I will put 12 Monkeys right there with 1.
I don't know, they're definitely different types of movies though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so never mind. Let's not even compare the two.
But yeah, and so it's just about what Bruce Willis does, and it's an older film. We thought it was relevant because the new sci-fi show just started. It just wrapped season 1.
Yes.
Gabe's actually watched a whole lot of it.
Yes, I love that show. I was really disappointed with the movie just because I was comparing it to the show constantly. It's really funny. Okay, so the show is based on the movie, and the movie is based on a book. And it's just silly. I thought it was funny. Like, why can't she just...
I wonder how much gets lost, like, every time it's translated, you know?
Probably a lot.
Right?
Probably a lot. I would guarantee if you were to compare the show to the book...
Oh, man, so different.
No, completely different. Completely different storyline. But, I thought... Okay, so the director... I just felt like the director... It was... like every other movie that he did. Not every other movie, but like it was his style, and I don't have a problem with it. I just think it's really weird and kooky for me.
Okay. Well, because the director is Terry Gilliam.
Yeah, Terry Gilliam, and he also did The Zero Theorem, and if you've seen that, then you understand what I'm talking about, because that movie did not make any sense to me at all. He did a lot. Monty Python. He wrote these. But I think he also directed them too. Let's see. Yeah, he directed The Zero Theorem. He did The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus, which is...
I really like.
I love that movie. Yeah. I really do.
Really
as like an individual movie. But that style trickles through.
You wouldn't marathon Terry Gilliam movies.
No.
Because then you'd go insane.
Yeah. It's literally just... Yeah, no, I can't. I don't... Yeah.
He did Monty Python Search for the Holy Grail.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's pretty cool.
So, if you've Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas...
Oh, he did The Fisher King.
So, it's just pretty much like a mind fuck of things. Yeah. Like, that's literally what his movies are about.
Dude, he did Fisher King, 12 Monkeys, and then Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Dude, he was just killing them back in the 90s. That's tight.
So...
but yeah, Bruce Willis is honestly the best performance in the movie is Brad Pitt's.
Yes.
This was right when he started doing Fight Club and Legends of the Fall, and he just fucking skyrocketed. And
he
back
nailed
in the 90s, I read online that Terry Gilliam wasn't sure if Brad Pitt was able to do the lines really quickly and like twitchy like he was, because he plays a mentally challenged patient, and so he said in order to get him to do that, he took away his cigarettes to like agitate him.
Really?
And like get him to be more edgy. Yeah. But yeah, Brad Pitt, man, just the best role in this film.
Yeah.
The plot's really good. I think one thing that was different, that's really different from the show and the film, that I think was essential that they changed. In the film, it's very specific. They don't do anything. They don't send him back to try to stop the virus. Just to find information on it so that in the future, they can adapt to it. And in the show, the first episode, they send him back to kill the person who they think starts the virus.
Yeah.
Well,
what you don't know, you haven't seen the rest of it.
Yeah.
I can explain it but I don't want to ruin it for everyone else.
Yeah.
They explain why they don't go back and try to find a cure for the virus.
They change their minds?
They will... There's a lot that happens. I'll explain afterwards. But if you watch the show, you'll see why the doctor, Dr. Jones, is doing what she's doing, and compare it to what somebody else is doing.
Okay.
I don't want to give too much away, but you'll understand why. But yes, in the beginning of the show, you think that that's what they're trying to go for. I didn't tell you this, but I totally forgot about that. But if you watch the show, you're going to be disappointed by the movie.
I don't know.
Yeah, because I got so frustrated with Bruce Willis's character, and maybe that's just how Terry, wrote the character.
Why were you frustrated?
Because he was, and again, I'm comparing him to the.
Don't.
I know, but it's so hard for me not to, because if he had a mission and was supposed to go back and collect information, why was he so dumb about it? You know what I mean? He was so stupid about it. And that was the biggest, why would you attack policemen and if you know you're going back in time?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know what time travel can do to a person. I think that's what the film kind of expanded on. I mean, he started going insane. Bruce Willis. He started going crazy.
Well, because he had other people telling him, you're insane.
And, yeah, and he was going back and forth. He couldn't tell which reality was the real one, which they were all real. They were both real. I mean... I don't know. I wasn't so much just frustrated. I think it was a little bit of a slow pace. I think that's maybe...
The show is super slow.
Huh?
The show is super slow.
I'm talking about the movie.
Oh.
The movie, I think, slowed down a bit.
Yeah.
And I think that's what could kind of add to the frustration, because you're like, all right, come on already. I get it.
Yeah, maybe.
Hurry up and do something productive.
Yeah.
I
think that's what it was.
I think it's the pace. The movie definitely did bore down kind of towards the final third.
Mm-hmm.
And then honestly, all the important shit happens in the last 5 minutes of the film.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? So I think that's...
They sum everything up, and... I mean, you kind of... I was guessing along the way.
Yeah.
I don't think I guessed right. But, but yes, you are right. A lot of the film wraps up and, gets finalized in the last...
5-10 minutes.
Yeah, 5-10 minutes, I would say.
And it's a 2+ hour movie. So
yes,
I could totally understand why you'd be frustrated with his character.
Oh, I forgot. It's a 2-hour movie. You made me watch a 2-hour movie. Anyways,
but I mean, I would tell everyone to go watch it. I really like it.
You can pass on this one.
What?
Yeah.
You would say pass. You're better off not even watching this movie.
Yeah, I mean, like, you're not missing anything.
I think you are.
I don't think so. I don't think so at all.
What?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I knew you weren't the biggest fan, but I didn't think you'd just tell people not to even watch it.
I mean, like...
It's good. It's really... Even the great, like, Brad Pitt, how fucking awesome he was.
I would go... Okay, if you're a Brad Pitt fan, then watch it for Brad Pitt.
Wow.
Yeah.
I say go watch it anyways. I feel like everyone should see that movie.
But I mean, if you don't see it...
Just like you would tell anyone to go see Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Like, oh, dude, you haven't seen it? You should see it just for how fucking crazy it is.
Yeah, that's a classic, though, I feel like.
This is a classic.
I mean, if you see Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, then you'll have pretty much watched every other movie that Terry has done.
That's not true.
That's how I feel. That's just how I feel about his...
It's pretty accurate to the book, I think. Fear and Loathing is so weird.
It's weird. It's crazy.
Remember the scene where everyone's like a lizard? That was the weirdest shit.
I love that movie.
I do too.
No, I love that movie.
I do.
And like,
so
it's just...
weird.
I don't know why I didn't click with 12 Monkeys.
That's weird. I really like that film.
I think I'm blaming it on
the director
on the show.
Oh yeah.
It's just something I can't, because I'm so invested in the show already.
You've dedicated what 12 hours of your life.
Yeah, and like I can't just watch something else and be like, this is where it originated from. How sad. Yeah.
Well, I say go watch it.
Go watch it. If you do watch it, let us know.
It's okay if you're wrong. Or tell me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, thank you.
But you won't.
Oh my god. Let us know what you think in the comments. If you liked anything we said, go ahead and push the like button. If you didn't, then subscribe.
That's it for the movies this week?
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Next week?
Oh my gosh.
It's April 27th, so you should know.
If you don't know what we're cringing about and like super excited about, then you need to get on the movie.
Just look up your
you need to live. You need to live a little bit.
What, next Wednesday? We'll be reviewing it?
Yes.
So come back.
Also, if you have any movies that you want us to review, that we have no idea about, then please let us know. We want to make sure that we're keeping you guys involved for whoever is watching. So if you have any movies, and put it in the comments and put a link, maybe if it's online or how we can get it, if it's an indie film. We're not partial to huge major films. We love watching little indie films, so if you want us to watch that, then we most certainly will. Other than that, next Monday is another movie news and trailers, and then that's...
Keep the new logo.
Oh my god, yeah! We actually finally made a logo, so...
It's up in the corner.
It's up in the corner.
Over there.
Was it in my...
If I'm on a laptop and I'm watching us...
It's gonna be...
Yeah.
Here? I don't know.
Yeah, it's in the corner.
It's in one of the so let us know what you think. If it doesn't matter if you like it, because that's what it's going to be, so... I
mean, it kind of matters.
Not really. I mean, I don't really give a shit. That's what we're going to stick with.
Like forever? I'd sign up for that.
Forever. Rude. Okay, so we're done. That's it. Bye.
Later.